Hello happy people, my name is Dan and it's that time again. It's time to look at some GM48 Game Jam games. These are all games made in 48 hours and this time they are around the theme of discovery. So let's discover some new games. So up first today we have Cinder, the sine wave dating app, in which you have these lovely little patterns and you have to date them. I think you have to swipe left or right and presumably find out if it's a match, but it is always a match, which is cute. I like the fun flashy patterns. It's a bit confusing going on. I'm not entirely sure what the objective is. They said it's definitely low res and pacifist, which were some of the challenges set out, and it is definitely, I like that one. I forgot I swiped away. I just realised you could do that and then I got the prettiest pattern and got rid of it. Oh, I like that one. Anyway, it's quite a weird one. It's definitely pacifist and low res and what was the other one? So there's challenges now as well as the theme. I can't remember what the third challenge was now. Oh, randomly generated, of course, and it is all of those things. It's interesting, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure what else is going on here other than just swiping and dating the sine waves. I don't know if I had time to program in the part where you book the restaurant and meet them and then find out if you're going to form a future with them. Are you going to marry them? Are you going to have kids? Are they going to be your sign for life? I'm not sure, but it was interesting. I liked it. Moving on. So up next we have Pulcher Terror, in which you wake up on a unusual, unknown planet with an unknown goal. All that is known is I can't quite figure out what you're going to be. Some fish-headed alien guy, person thing, and you're finding these little frog dudes which are shooting at you, and you have to press F on them to kill them. You can inspect the palm trees, or pilm trees, no less. It's a pilm tree, which is a pine in a palm. Fascinating, as it says there. You kill these guys, and then you are taken to the next level, which has a weird shift in resolution, but fair enough. And has a plum bomb rock and a mortem tree. And that guy is dead, but still leaving. Goodbye, little frog guy. And there's a giant horrible thing over there, which I will go back to in a minute because I was pressing F on that guy to kill it. I would have liked to have seen some sound in this, and the last one, not much in the way of sound this time around. I think I may have just picked the two games that don't have any sound first, so I'm probably going to put some background music, just some little background noise in. But either way, yeah, it's clearly someone's first time around in a jam, so I can see it's a bit overwhelming, but it's oh, frog guy has just got very angry now. It's fun, it's cutesy. I like the hand-drawn style, the sort of it looks like sort of paint aesthetic, but it just needs sound. They need sound. I did kill that guy, and he turned into a rocket ship, which I couldn't do anything with, so I went and set about killing some more of these guys. It's a good start. Definitely needs a little bit of work around here and there, particularly with the random shift in resolution, but overall, not a bad game. So up next we are going to play my game, Disc Recovery. Massive thanks to Craig Waters, by the way, a friend of mine who did the music for this, and also did the music for the last one, Second to None. I'm really thankful for that because it's really funky, and in this game what you have to do is you take on the job of the new IT repair person discovering the viruses in the CDs that people send you. So you see I've loaded up the CD there and viruses are in that folder, and I have to follow which one it is and then control my little jelly bean character to shoot, there he is, to shoot the folder. There's 7 mini games in total, each with 4 different degrees of difficulty, so I've tried to put quite a bit of variation in there. Kind of inspired by the new WarioWare game that I played recently, so I love the idea of these little micro games. And a little live action bit of the CD, that is my actual computer there as well. And this one's a little Flappy Bird game. No, it's not Flappy Bird because that is not allowed, it's Flappy Flap, of course, much different. So you see, I fell into a pipe there. Oopsie daisy. So you just play these different mini games to rid yourself of viruses in this little pretend computer, TideOS. It's TideOS, and I develop under the name Tidecan Games. Obviously it's a file encrypt one. You have to put the password in and not get destroyed by the viruses. Yeah, just to clear up the pronunciation, because I know some people get a little confused, it's Tidecan. The reason it's Tidecan, so my name's Dan, it's nothing to do with my name, or Danjo, but the actual reason I develop under the name Tidecan is because a long time ago, notice that, slight duplication of CDs. Sorry about that, tried to make that not happen, but it's still good. Yeah, it's because I was trying to think of what sort of name I should develop under, and I was kind of thinking, while a bit drunk, I was thinking, I should develop under some kind of name. And I was thinking also, I really like tycoon games. Okay, Tidecan. And it just came about that way, and I've just developed it as Tidecan Games. So, Tidecan. Anyway, enough about that. So there's a little dungeon dash game there that you've got to destroy the virus in. So there's viruses in all these different styles of games. I did I did realise, and this one is, I like this one. Invaders, possibly from space. Do you get the reference? Let me know if you do. I'd be very surprised and pleased. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've watched Celtsy and Single Shot Gamer play this game, and I enjoyed watching them, and they are great streamers, fun to watch, but they did point out a little oversight, which I will show you now. I did not put a cap on how many times you can bring up a window, which means this. I should have anticipated the terrible ways of Celtsy and Single Shot Gamer, but it's fun. It's all fun and games. Anyway, that is Disc Recovery. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so up next we have got Helldiver. And in Helldiver, you are this little blue devil creature, and you have been sent to dig around the lava and discover the hidden objects and bits and bobs to earn your freedom from the evil Mistress Hellwoman who has kept you captive. It's a really interesting one. It's made by Single Shot Gamer and Chrissy, and they both have very distinguishable styles which show really clearly in this game. It's a fun exploration game where you buy upgrades as you go along, because the things you end up catching while retrieving from the lava you end up selling to your boss, and you get extra bits and bobs, so you can swim faster, break these blue rocks, all sorts of little bits and bobs like that. I think it's really ingenious the way you can sort of, you start off not being able to explore much or go very far, and as you go along, so you get a little performance review there, is that creature there is your boss. Really nice pixel art as well, really like that. But yeah, you see you can buy better radar or dive time and better flippers, all sorts of little things like that, and I think that's really clever. So I was on day 3, and you also get a map there, which is useful. A little radar, so that in the bottom left there, I don't know why I brought up the map up again, that is a treasure, and I at this point didn't have the thing to break the blue rocks, so I had to swim around, but you get that and you can go further, and then once you go further you go faster, and it's more and more to explore as you go along, so it's a really big map with lots to see and lots to do, and it's really clever. I got a held button. I'm sure there are references in some of them. There is a crab, of course there's a crab, there's never not a crab. But yeah, I really like this one, so I was having a little swim around there, and that horrible skullfish earlier in the game, I think it was the first level, that bloody fish would not stop following me, which is kind of a point. But horrible creatures. Yeah, I really liked it. There is, what was that? A fairy, of course. Any game with quiz involved has fairy references. I think that's law now. Yeah, it's really clever. I really enjoyed it, and the music is really interesting and the style is really interesting. I'm just sort of mesmerised by the background. I wonder how they did that. And you get hooked up at the end of the day, and there you go. Performance review. I got bits, quite a bit, and I bought. What did I buy? I bought the that's it. Shovel poker thing. The thing that lets me break the blue block. I can't speak. Breaks the blue blocks. There we go. So I can go a bit further and discover a bit more. And as time went by, I was able to discover more. I go, yay! Goodbye, blue rocks. So it's a fun one with forever expanding bits to see and do. And that was stupid of me to run into the spiky urchin. What did I find next? Did I find the crab already? Did I find that before I I recorded quite a bit and then just sort of got the best bit, because when there's games that are really, really long, I find it hard to showcase the best parts. There's the crab. Yeah, I find it hard to showcase. Some of them I can't do justice unless I devote like an entire huge video to, which is really impressive. The amount of work that people can sometimes put into a game, especially one made in 2 days, is phenomenal. So this one, like I say, is Helldiver, and it's a lot of fun. And what did I find? Did I find something down here? I was following that. Ah, yeah, I remember. I did. It was a little slime, a little bouncy goo. Definitely a good one. I enjoyed this one a lot. Good job. Okay, so that just about wraps up everything we have time for today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, stick around. There may well be more. And until then, bye.